Hello everybody, welcome to my channel, the Three Lotus Tarot. I'm happy to have you here and welcome you here or welcome you back if you're a returning viewer. I hope that you enjoy my readings, and today we've got a pick a card for you with the question, what do I need to know for my highest good now? Okay, so we've got the three piles ready, and we're going to be using the classic Rider-Waite-Smith tarot deck, and we shall finish off with an Archangel Power Oracle card. All right, so without further ado, let us get your three piles out. For pile number one, Ace of Cups with the yellow calcite crystal. This is the Ace of Cups, pile 1. Pile 2 is the Two of Wands. Pile 2, the Two of Wands with the blue and white Sodalite. And then for pile 3, you've got the Ten of Wands with Selenite. Yeah, perfect pairing because the Selenite will clear out your Ten of Wands energy. Okay, so pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. The question is, what do I need to know for my highest good? And once you have made your choice, please go to the description box below, find your timestamps, and go to your reading. I'll see you there. Hello pile 1, welcome to your reading. You chose the Ace of Cups with the yellow calcite. Look at that. The Ace of Cups with the yellow calcite. So, yep, we may be seeing something that needs your emotional fortitude, that's going to bring in new emotions for you, or it could be that you need to refill your cup and focus on your emotional status. All right, so let's ask your spirit guides of pile 1, what does pile 1 need to know now for their highest good? What does pile 1 need to know now for their highest good? What do they need to know now for their highest good? What does pile 1 need to know now for their highest good? One card fell down. Let me get the card. So this is what you have, pile 1. The Fool, the Tower, Judgment, and the Five of Wands. There's going to be a clash. So for you to know now is also for you to be able to prepare, for you to be able to get your mind in place, for you to just not be blindsided when the time comes. All right, so what could potentially happen, what is on the cards for you as we see now, is that there's going to be a tower moment coming in for you. Now, I don't want you to worry about the tower moment because a lot of people misunderstand the tower moment. But the tower moment here is meant to give you a new start. Okay, the tower and it's further, the tower card on its own already portends a possible new fresh beginning, because the tower is here, the lightning crashes into the tower, sets it alight, burns away, gets rid of all that is old, all that is built up that may not be for your highest good anymore, that may not be the correct situation or environment for you anymore. So it burns it all away, gets rid of it, destroys it. During that moment of that burning, the lightning striking and the burning, it can be chaotic, it can be difficult, it can be challenging, but at the end of the day, when that burns down, it already tells you there's going to be a new start. Okay, and because you have the Fool together with the Tower, that further tells you, like really reinforces to you, pile one, that there is going to be a new start on the cards for you. So don't fear this Tower. The Tower is here because the universe has to put it in place in order for you to move on to something better, to something that's due next, to even the next lesson you could have to learn. Okay, the lesson could be in that Tower moment itself as well, to teach you resilience, or to teach you stability, or to teach you how to see through the chaos, the smoke, the flames, the panic, and emerge stronger on the other side. Okay, and you do see that beautiful golden sunny card of the Fool here, which tells you that, you know, there is a good end in sight. There is light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, so this is going to be coming up potentially for you, and this is for your highest good to know this now, so that you don't get very muddled, or get very panicked, or get very scared and sad and worried during the Tower moment. And this is a moment that's going to then see you rise up to your highest self, rise up to what you could be, the potential of you. So this is the opportunity for you to realize your potential, and at the end of it, you'll be like, wow, I never knew that I had it in me. I thought I would crumble. I thought I would, you know, really give up. I didn't know I had the guts. I didn't know I had the intelligence. I didn't know I had the stability. I didn't know that I had it in me to be able to come out. So if you rise to the challenge and embrace your higher self, you will come out in this way. There is, of course, the potential, because there is free will, right? Power one, I always mention this if you watch my videos a lot. There is free will, and you could fall to the shadow side as well, which is where you don't rise to the challenge, where you feel, I can't do it, and you do give up. Okay, which will then lead to a different potential situations for you, different timelines for you. But the thing is, you are asked to recognize that this could potentially be happening, and therefore you have that opportunity. You have to build yourself up, realize that you can do better when judgment comes a calling. Okay, so this Tower moment could start out as a friction between your tribe, your family, a group of people that you're always with, could be work as well, but it starts off as a friction, clash of opinions, differences between people, and that is what causes this big Tower moment. And why you have the Ace of Cups is the fact that this is the opportunity where you're going to have to draw upon your emotional strength, your maturity, your resilience, your strength, your stability. Okay, even your all the emotions that could come into you, you know, chaos could swirl, panic could swirl within you. But if you choose to step away from these shadow emotions and reach out to strength, reach out to inspiration, creativity, determination, then that's how you're going to rise. Look at even this card of the Ace of Cups rises above the Tower moment and rises, you know, next to the Judgment card. So you can see you are going to trump. If you pay attention to what is happening and you call upon your higher self and the strength of yourself, of your guides, of the angels, whatever you believe in, you know, even if it's yourself, whatever you believe in that can give you the strength to rise and stand up tall. Okay, For some of you, this is a message that I got earlier. For some of you, a small percentage of you, not too small, maybe about 30%, 30, 35, 40% of you, this Tower moment comes from something that you changed recently, something that you started recently. Okay, so for 30% of you, because this is what I got when I was explaining the Tower moment with the Fool just now. So for some of you, something new that you started, something new that you encountered or you placed into effect for yourself, something new, something you adopted, something you started, or just a new situation. Maybe you didn't want it, but it had to come to you anyway. So that new situation is what's going to undergo the Tower moment. So that's what's going to be burnt away and destroyed, so that you can have a different situation, environment, people around you, and learn new lessons. And don't think that, if it was something new that happened to me, if it was going to be a Tower moment, it shouldn't have happened, eh? But the thing is, sometimes in life we do have to go through these lessons, and this could be a lesson that you had to go through, okay, in order to emerge on the other side, right? Ooh, okay, let's get some more cards. Spirit guides of Pile 1. What? Okay, that's a lot of cards. Let me put that back. What else can Pile 1 know about this upcoming situation that is for their highest good? What else does Pile 1 need to know for their highest good coming up? What else does Pile 1 need to know? Suddenly a lot of cards have come out. Okay, all together. I'm going to put this up. All right. So, the first card that came out for you, I think you saw as well on camera, Pile 1, is the Nine of Pentacles. Beautiful card. Oh, and together with the Fool too. Okay, Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, yep, in conjunction with the Tower card. Six of Swords, the Lovers, and the World ending your reading. Beautiful. Beautiful. So when this Tower moment happens, and if you really rise to the challenge and you embrace your higher self and the lessons that you are learning, and you emerge emotionally stronger, a fighter, and you can be proud of yourself, you will come into this space here, which is, where you feel so proud of yourself, like you've accomplished something, you're self-made. With the Nine of Pentacles, life is good, you can now enjoy life. The Ten of Wands is over, it's past, because you've left it behind. With the Six of Swords, right, you're traveling from troubled waters to much more peaceful, calmer, beautiful waters that sustain you. Waters together also with the Cups suit, it's all about your emotions. So it's going to, you are leaving the crazy, the toxic, the anxious, the draining, and you're moving to a much more peaceful, beautiful, kind environment, or people, or situation, just within yourself even. But your emotions and your emotional strength is going to be much more peaceful, much stronger, and you are going to you're going to be very proud of yourself, as I can see from the Nine of Pentacles here. You're going to enjoy it. You're going to love the beautiful world that you've built for yourself. Okay, you are going to, oh, 1 second. Okay, I'm just going to do this. Okay, you're going to move into this beautiful world, and you're going to feel complete. You're going to feel that this was a phase that was difficult for me, but I chose better, because the Lovers is also sometimes a card of choice, right? You chose better. You knew how to love yourself and love your peace of mind, love your clarity of thought, and the beautiful life that you want to make for yourself. And so you end up with the World card, which tells you that you, pile 1, built this world for yourself. Calm, beautiful, strong, determined, and happy. All right, so that was your reading, pile 1, and let me try and I don't have my little pieces of paper with me to cover up the world, so I'm just going to use my hand for now, but I am going to get you some advice from the angels. Can we get some advice for pile 1, please, on addressing and managing this upcoming situation? Let's take a look. Oh, there's 2 cards. Wow, peace. Okay, so we have the 6 of Ariel, pile 1. It says material needs get fulfilled in magical and unexpected ways. Magical and unexpected ways. Acts of kindness are coming, or you will do acts of kindness, perhaps to yourself. Giving or receiving with a grateful heart. Yes, so you see, if you have peace of mind, you have you are open to creativity, you're open to kindness, you are open to magical stuff that, you know, sometimes things just happen in your life, and you wonder how it happened. Why did it happen? My gosh, I could never in my wildest dreams have dreamt this up, but the universe gives it to you. Okay, so just be grateful and be strong. Do all that you can to help the process by being positive, being full of light, being full of love and kindness to yourself or to others, whatever it requires. But if you do that, then you will come across that final beautiful environment for yourself. And then you also have peace. Peace, guys. Release the past. Yes, release the past. It's being destroyed, it's being burnt away so that you can come up to something better. Release the past. There is a more enriching future that's coming for you. Let go and let God. What did we say? If you believe and you have strength and you have determination and you have gratitude, be kind to yourself, be loving to yourself, be creative, because God helps those who help themselves. You will achieve the best and become your highest self, or at least evolve on the journey to your highest self. And with that, pile 1, I'm going to close your reading, and I thank you so much for being here. I hope that this reading has been useful for you, helpful and inspiring for you. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up, because it really does help the video get around on the YouTube algorithm, so that others can also see this reading. And please comment, share, subscribe to the 3 Lotus Tarot if you have not yet. I truly appreciate it, because I do want to grow this channel and get share this gift that I have of reading the tarot cards out with a lot of other people, to help them find guidance, find closure, find hope. And I need your help for that, and I truly appreciate it if you would subscribe. With that, I'm gonna say bye-bye, and until I see you in the next one, have a great time. Hello, pile 2, welcome to your reading. Very happy that you're here today. And let's take a look at the card that you have picked, which is the 2 of Wands together with the blue and white Sodalite. 2 of Wands with the Sodalite. So right off the bat, this gives me the vibes of a decision coming up for you, or some need to make plans. You may need to be making a decision about which path you want to take, where you want to go, which direction you want to head in, or there is a, well, that's of your own accord, or there is a need for you to make a decision, whether you want to or not. the circumstances have presented themselves to you, and you need to choose between a couple of different options. Yep, you will need to use your, like what I call soft skill characteristics of your personality. Like you'll have to think about what you truly want, think what inspires you, what motivates you. Try to look beyond just like the first layer of facts that may be influencing this decision, and try to use your higher self characteristics. What inspires you, what will feed your heart, your mind, your body. You may not want to do it, but maybe you understand and you know that I need to do this. It may require some traveling, some journey, some maybe even it's across the oceans, like physically in the world, it's across to another country, another state, or like if it's a smaller scale, then it'd be like maybe a change of a home, a change of job. Yeah. But I think with the wands too, it could be like a decision or a choice that comes to you that you need to make, that relates to more of not just material possessions, not like buying another car, for example, but more towards like how I want to live my life and what career I want to go in, perhaps. And when I say career, I don't mean like the money making possibilities, but you know, like for example, like the very simplest example, I would like to pursue education, because I think it's important to educate the next generations that are coming up in the world, for example, stuff like that. So it's more philosophical, more high level considerations than just like how do I make money and support my lifestyle. Yeah, okay, yeah. Or things that feed your confidence. You may need to decide if there is a different way you want to live your life, or how you want to people manage, for example. You know, have self-confidence in yourself, have charisma, have firmness, skills that you want to learn that will help you in that respect. So of course I'm going very much more into detail about the possibilities, but first and foremost, this card, the Two of Wands, shows us that there may be a decision that comes up for you, and you need to decide and plan what you want to do going forward. Okay, so now let's take a look at the rest of your cards. Wow, that was a lot that came out just from this first card, right? So Pile 2, the spirit guides of Pile 2. What does Pile 2 need to know now for their highest good? What does Pile 2 need to know now for their highest good? What does Pile 2 need to know now for their highest good? Okay. So the cards that came out for you, Pile 2, let me adjust this back to its proper space. King of Swords. And the Lovers, the Nine of Swords, and suddenly this has come in conjunction with the Two of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, and the Page of Wands. Okay, so there is an offer of something new in your 3D world, an offer of something new that's coming in your 3D world, and that's why this decision is presented to you. It may, like we talked about, include moving overseas or over state lines, for example, or some relocation, but you have been a little bit concerned about this decision, or you are confused, you're a bit lost, you don't know which decision to make, which path to take. Perhaps, should I take option A or should I take option B, or even should I stay with what is currently in my life, or move on to the new opportunity that's coming in for me. Yep. So you are advised to, this is fantastic that you actually get such clear advice. You are advised to think with clarity and intelligence, and pick the one that will make you happy. Pick the one that will fulfill you from a Wands aspect. So I want to go back to this card here, the Two of Wands, because I feel that the three cards put together is your clear advice on what decision to make or which choice to choose. So number one, with the King of Swords, we see that, you know, you need to be very clear about the potentials of the decision. Be very clear about the pros and cons, the benefits and the disadvantages of each decision, and then go use your intellect, use your analysis capabilities, use your problem solving capabilities to then make a proper decision. Okay, so first of all, utilize the hard skills that you have. That means your intelligence. Check the facts, know what there is to know about the different options that are available to you. And then secondly, pick the one that you want. Pick the one that you are happy with. Pick the one that in your gut you know you would enjoy. Wow, I just realize that. So okay, pick the one that you think will make you happy. Pick the one that speaks to your heart. Pick the one that you feel most drawn to. Okay, why do I say pick the one that makes you most happy? Because the Lovers is a card about choice. The Lovers is a card that gives you the feeling of inspiration and joyousness and warmth. It like curls you into its bosom if you choose it. But on top of that, with the Wands suit here, because there are other cards that can show you that there is a decision for you to make, but it was the Two of Wands that came out, and I want to take the Wands to mean that it has to be something that feeds your creativity, that feeds your soul, that you know, helps you live the ambition, the goals, and the highest potential that you wanted for your life. Okay, so these are weightier considerations, weightier thoughts, and I think that you are being advised to proceed in that manner, in that direction. Okay, that is the whilst I get something else to cover this, I'm going to use this card first, but that is the direction I think you're advised to go, pile 2. Okay, let's see, any further advice? What does pile 2 need to know for them to make this decision for their highest good? What should pile 2 know for them to make their decision for their highest good? Too many cards, I'm going to put them back. What does pile 2 need to know to make this decision for their highest good? Spirit guides of pile 2. Okay, let's take a look at these cards. So the first card that came out for you was the Seven of Wands. Okay. Let me put the Seven of Wands here. And also the Page of Swords. Yep. So the Seven of Wands and the Page of Swords. The Seven of Wands is about you building, you standing tall and fighting for what you want. Again, the Wands suit here, right? So you setting your boundaries, or you deciding the parameters that you want for your life. So basically, you are advised to pick the one that speaks to your heart, speaks to your inner soul. What will feed your essence? What is it that you think you want to be truly happy in your life? I don't see pentacles here, so I don't think that it really is a subject about choosing money. Okay, but it is more about, like, does it help you fulfill your goals and your ambitions? Does it help you fight the good fight, or be able to make a difference in some area of life or industry that you've always felt very strongly about? So the Seven of Wands tells me this, and the Page of Swords also tells me that it may be something that's new for you. It may be a new area of expertise, it may be a new industry, but the fact is that you have a chance now, and you are advised to take this chance, this opportunity, because it will really be something that is a new start for you in your life. And because it was something that you have aspired to all your life, or something that has fed your soul or been very critical or important to you in your life, you know, it's going to be a good beginning, because it could really bring about a lot of validation for you. It could bring about a lot of self-satisfaction, fulfillment, and a sense of attainment of a goal for you in your life, pile 2. Okay, so now with that, I'm going to get an Archangel Power Oracle card, and let's see if we've got some last pieces of advice for you, pile 2. Any more advice for pile 2, please? Okay, this one. Okay. 4 cards came out. I was only looking for 1 card, but if these are the cards that are important for you, then let's take a look at them. Okay, so we've got pile 2, the 8 of Ariel. It says, take great pride in your excellent work. Practice makes perfect. So consider getting additional education or training. Wow. So remember what we talked about, that this looks like it's something new for you, a new area. So something that you've not done before, something that you don't have much experience is, or exposure in. So 8 of Ariel is telling you it's okay, practice makes perfect. It's like the 8 of Pentacles. Consider getting additional education or training. Okay, that's card number 1 for you. You've also got the 10 of Raphael. Love and blessings fill your life, harmonious relationships with family members, and happily ever after. You see, this decision will, if you follow your wands suit, right, and do what really gets your heartstrings moving, what really gets your juices, creative juices moving, or your ambition and drive kicking, that's going to give you a beautiful happily ever after. You also received the Ace of Raphael. It says a positive new emotional experience, fulfilling romantic relationships, and deep and lasting spiritual insights. And your last card, the Ace of Ariel. It is your lucky day. New resources of money, time, or support, and a change in job or promotion. So pile 2, obviously there is something new on the horizon for you, and it requires your decision. It is a decision that will give you potentially a new start in life, a new phase, a new area of expertise in life, and you are asked to choose firstly to understand the facts of your choices, your options, and then to choose the one that gets you in your gut, that gets you in your heart, in your brain, in your spirit. Okay, so I hope that you will take the advice. This is what's coming up for you, and obviously you will have many lessons to learn because this decision is here for you to move along and evolve on your journey towards your highest good. If you've liked this reading, please give me a thumbs up. I look forward to seeing you join the family too, the Three Lotus Tarot. Please subscribe because we want to welcome you into the family. Remember, we're heading for 1.2k subscribers in a couple of months, and I hope that you're here along with us for the journey. Until I see you in the next one, guys. Bye-bye. Hello, Pile 3. Welcome to your reading. You chose the 10 of Wands and the Selenite point. So when I was looking at your card before starting this reading, the vibe and energy that I was getting is that to tell you that the situation that you're going through now is challenging. It is very difficult for you. You may feel like, I don't know what's going on. I cannot tell what I should be doing next. I don't know how to go on. You could be feeling like it's very burdensome, that you are alone having to carry the weight of everything. There's nobody to help you. You may be feeling lonely. You may be feeling like people have abandoned you. And I think that you feel a bit sad as well, that why am I alone? You're asking, like, why is this happening to me? I don't know what else to do. I don't know how to go on anymore. I cannot see what I'm supposed to do next. And I was compelled to tell you, Pile 3, that this, what I just told you, is what you need to know for your highest good. This probably what you're going through now is a life lesson for you, a situation that has come about, that has manifested in your life to teach you certain lessons, whether it is about bearing the consequences of your actions or even the actions of other people, bearing the impacts of something that may be out of your control. You didn't bring this upon yourself, perhaps, but you're like, oh my, I didn't even do this, but I'm the one who has to settle it, solve it, carry the burden of it. Yes, it may not have even been affected by you, but you're carrying the impact of it, Pile 3. So whatever that situation is that resonates for you in particular, the important thing that I am here to tell you is that this was a lesson that you had to go through. This was an event, a phase in your life that you had to go through, that was put in your path so that you can learn about sacrifice, so that you can learn about strength, so that you can learn about carrying on when you feel like you just can't move another step anymore. Also teaching you the lesson about love, because like I said, for some of you, you didn't cause this 10 of Wands energy, but you are the one left carrying it, right? So, but you may be doing it out of love, because if I don't do it, like perhaps okay, perhaps if I don't work 3 jobs, who's going to feed the kids, for example? Okay, so yes, you could be doing it. So it's teaching you all these different lessons. It's also perhaps teaching you, some of you, the lesson of resilience, the lesson of perhaps also believing and trusting, even though you can't see where you're going next, having faith. You know, the Ten of Wands has never given me this vibe, this energy before, but today when I saw your card and I was looking at it and really tapping in before I started your recording, that is what spoke to me from this card. So pile 3, what you need to know now is that this situation happened for you for your highest good. This situation is what is bringing you on that journey towards your highest good, because it is carving out and molding and strengthening the characteristics and the parts of you that are going to make up your highest person, your highest self. Okay, now so I'm gonna get in touch with the spirit guides of pile 3. Spirit guides of pile 3, what else should pile 3 know for their highest good? What else should pile 3 know for their highest good? What else should pile 3 know for their highest good? Okay. This is too many. Okay. So let's look at these cards first. 2 cards here. Okay, I saw some cool cards, pile 3. Right, so you have the High Priestess. Let's just take a second to take that in. The High Priestess. You have the Fool. The Hanged Man. Justice. The 6 of Pentacles. And the Hierophant. So I was just yesterday, like, you know, meditating a little bit more on the card of the Hierophant. So I'm glad that it's come out. I'm glad I got to do that yesterday, so that today I can tell you more insights that I got about the Hierophant. Okay, so first of all, you are a strong soul, pile 3. You are strong. Some of you may be psychic, some of you may be may have very strong intuitions. You are asked to hold on to your strength, asked to hold on to your faith. Sometimes you just don't know where you're going, right? You don't know where you're going, but you have faith. So please hold on strong to that, because that keeps you grounded. That keeps you being able to just put one foot ahead of the other, which is all you need and all you can do sometimes. Okay, you are going to emerge with the Fool and the Hanged Man. You are going to emerge following from the situation of the 10 of Wands. You are going to emerge as a new butterfly, as a new being with new strength. It's just like when the butterfly emerges from the chrysalis, right? They have metamorphosized from a worm into a beautiful butterfly, and that butterfly, in order to squeeze out of its cocoon, it needs to go through that hardship. It needs to don't help the butterfly, don't cut the cocoon open, or the pupa open. Don't cut it open, because the butterfly needs to struggle and use its wings to push itself out of the cocoon, and that, because that is what makes the butterfly's wings stronger. Okay, so this situation of the 10 of Wands was here to make you stronger. And after this situation, this pause, okay, this event in your life, this chapter in your life, you are going to emerge much stronger. You're able to see things from different perspectives, because you have learned that there is not just one way to progress. You know, you can progress in many different ways, and sometimes you can't even see, but you just have faith and you keep on, just one step ahead of the other at a time. Okay, so this is what you will have the benefit of when you finish off this situation, this chapter of the Ten of Wands. Okay, I believe that like we see here in Justice, this, for some of you, this could have been a legal situation or a legal decision that caused you to be in this situation. So it could have been legal, it could have been mandated to you. You could be, you know, whether through some organization or the court of law, legal stuff, you may have to be in this position. And it is good for you to be in here, because it helps you balance yourself out. This is the correct way for you to be. Okay, at the end of the day, when you come out, you're going to be able to see things differently. You're going to be able to balance things very well. Look, in 6 cards, we have 2 cards with the scales here. So that's what really calls out to me, that balance, that fairness, that justice. And that may be one of the things that you learn through your chapter of your life now, which is the Ten of Wands. You know, that coming out and learning how to be fair, how to be balanced, or even how to treat others with justness and fairness and balance. Not being too judgmental, but being kinder, giving, compromising. These are aspects that you may be learning. So this was due to you as a lesson, to be a teacher to you. This is part of your spiritual journey, your spiritual evolution, and your evolution as a soul. Because the Hierophant is looking to your inner self and progressing on that spiritual journey for spiritual growth. There is a teaching here for you. Okay, the Hierophant also has some other it also stands for, I guess it represents also like the church, you know, or religious organizations in our world. So either they are here to teach you the doctrines of the church or the rules of the church or religion, or you can get great comfort and direction and guidance if you tap into that part of your life, either religion or spiritual affinity, whichever religion it is or whichever spiritual leanings it is that you have. Okay, so this in itself is here. So if you have been wondering, why was I so unfortunate, why do I have to carry this burden when it wasn't even mine to begin with? If you're thinking all these things and you're here in this reading, it is my great honor to tell you, to share with you, that your spirit guides are telling you that this is for your highest good. This event that is happening, this chapter in your life, is for your highest good. Okay, so now I would like to close this reading with an Archangel Power Oracle card. What final piece of advice, please, for pile 3? Here we have final piece of advice for pile 3, please. Okay, one last shuffle. Anything else for pile 3? Advice for pile 3. Okay, let's check your cards out. Wow, okay, so you have solutions, pile 3. Solutions, success that comes from objective compromise. Wow, a word that came out just now as well when we spoke about, why you think, what is it that you're learning. So success that comes from objective compromise, self-control and patience, forgiving and healing energy. This could be what you're in this chapter of your life to learn as well. Forgiveness, healing. Yes, the 6 of Pentacles tells me that as well. I'm going to put this next to your card here. So these are going to accompany you on your journey of the 10 of Wands. Okay, you also have the Knight of Gabriel. Time to take action. Great passion for a cause and instinctively knowing just what to do. Yes, so there is a cause at the end. There is an objective at the end of this journey of the 10 of Wands, and because it is 10 already to pile 3, I believe that you are very near the end of this chapter in your life. You're very near the end of the journey. So this message, this reading has come around at the right time, to tell you what you are going to reap at the end of this journey, and also to give you more light, more insight, and advice into really understanding what it is that you were learning on your journey and what you ought to take away from this event. Okay? So I hope that this reading has been illuminating for you, pile 3. And I'm mind blown at how these really deep, wonderful messages can come across for us, to guide us and to advise us and to help us on our journey. All right, so this is your reading, pile 3. Thank you so much for being here today with me. Please give me a thumbs up if you've liked the reading. It helps the video go on its rounds, because YouTube will then send it out to more people if it thinks that you like this video and it was helpful for you. And please also join our family. Do subscribe to the 3 Lotus Tarot, because I like to do these readings with all of you and have them go out to the world, because I think that there are so many messages that can come through for us that help us in our daily lives, and at the end towards our greater goal of becoming a better person. Okay, so until I see you in the next one, pile 3, thank you for being here, and bye bye.